Let me tell you a story. 3 years ago, I met a man named Daniel. He wasn't a millionaire. He wasn't famous. He wasn't even in great shape. He was average. At least that's how the world saw him, but Daniel had something. He walked into every room like he owned it. He took on every challenge like he'd already won, and when I asked him, "How do you stay so focused, so driven? How do you keep winning when everything around you is falling apart?" He smiled and said, "I've built habits that make quitting impossible." And that's when I knew, if you want to be unstoppable, it's not about talent, money, or luck. It's about habits. So here are 7 habits I learned from Daniel, and now I live by. 1. Wake up with a reason every day. Daniel woke up at 5 a.m., not because he had to, but because he wanted to. He had a reason to beat his yesterday. Unstoppable people don't wake up and scroll. They wake up and attack the day like it owes them something. What's your reason? 2. Train your mind like a muscle. He read every single day. 10 pages minimum, books, articles, biographies, especially about people who had suffered and still succeeded. He told me, if I control my thoughts, I control my life. And he was right. Weak minds get crushed. Strong minds create paths through chaos. 3. Do hard things on purpose. Every week, Daniel did something uncomfortable: cold showers, public speaking, running an extra mile, calling someone he feared. Why? Because when life throws pain at you, it doesn't feel new if you've already tasted discomfort on your own terms. 4. Say no. A lot. Unstoppable people guard their time like their life depends on it, because it does. Daniel said no more than he said yes. Not because he was rude, but because he had clarity. Distractions are the graveyard of greatness. 5. Speak power into your life. Daniel never said, "I'm tired," or "I can't," or "maybe someday." His words were weapons. "I'm ready. I'll find a way. Let's go." He reminded me, your tongue builds your reality. Speak like the person you want to become. 6. Never rely on motivation. One day I asked, "What keeps you going when you feel lazy?" He laughed. "I don't wait to feel good. I do it anyway." Motivation is a feeling. Habits are a system. Be the kind of person who acts without waiting for permission from your emotions. 7. Remember who you are when storms came, and they did. Daniel never forgot his why. He had a list: people he loved, people who doubted him, the life he was building. He kept that list on his mirror. When life punched him in the face, he looked in that mirror and reminded himself, "I was built for this." So here's the truth: you don't have to be the smartest, the fastest, or the most gifted. You just need habits that say, "I'm not stopping." Because the world doesn't break the strongest, it breaks the ones who never built the habits to survive the storm. Be like Daniel. Be unstoppable. Thank you.